So, hello everyone, welcome to Cat King. Today we have Sanil with us, who scored 320 in GRE and who will be guiding and taking through with us through his journey on how he prepared for verbal section. So, hi Sanil, how are you doing?
Hi, Anshul, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So, Sanil, can you just give us brief about how was your verbal? Like,
So
okay,
for
before that, can you just give me
yeah,
brief about what was your background?
so I'm a BTech engineer right now. I've done a BTech in computer science from VIT Vellore,
Okay.
and I had a lot of time on my hand basically. After my internship from college, I had like a good 3 month gap for my full-time job,
Okay.
and so I started prepping while my internship was on, and that was like a 10 to 6 job. So
Okay.
that's when I was like, I have time and I don't have anything like binding me right now, so I might as well prep and give the GRE because it's valid for 5 years. So
Okay.
that's when I started prepping for GRE. Yeah.
Okay, so can you just tell us about your verbal preparation for GR?
So I had a talk with Tejas sir and Anisha ma'am. And so my quant has been fairly strong since because engineering background, so I know the basic mathematics and everything. So I wanted my curriculum to be more verbal centric. So for
Hmm.
that, we had an 8 week plan, which became a 12 week plan because I got my GRE postponed because of pandemic.
Right.
Yeah. So in the 8 week plan, I followed three books primarily. Word Power Made Easy. That was the first book I did, and
Okay.
so my strategy was reading the book first and making vocabulary maps. That is basically having a root word and the sub words that come from it.
Hmm.
And then I used to give a lot of mock tests. My plan had so the first 2 weeks had one mock test on every weekend. Then so as the weeks increased, so the first 2 weeks had one mock test every weekend. The fourth week had two mock tests. The sixth week had three mock tests, and so on. So by
Okay.
the eighth week, I had given like 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's like 10 mock tests
Okay.
at the end of like 8 proper weeks. So that had given a lot of mock tests. And I used a lot of flashcards. I made flashcards on my own, learning from Catking videos and everything, seeing the
Hmm.
vocabulary. And they mentioned how flashcards work for us. So I made a lot of flashcards handwritten. I followed the Barron's book also because that was mentioned to be the most important one for GRE verbal. So what Power Made Easy, Barron's and flashcards was my go-to for vocabulary learning. And for practicing, I did the Cat King website has amazing questionnaires, especially for verbal because of like reading comprehension, sentence equivalence. So that was amazing for me. And besides that, I used the normal the GRE guide, the verbal guide. So that was my main focus for verbal. I
Okay.
tried doing the Manhattan GRE, but it was too difficult for one time. And I asked Tejas sir, is it important to complete that? And he was like, it is a stretch, but you can still do it. So I tried figuring that out, but not completely.
Okay. So, which was your weakest point in verbal? Like,
My weakest point was so I thought I was really good at reading comprehensions because I'm like, yes, ये तो हम बचपन से करते आ रहे, it will be great for us. But I used to think in a certain way, but the passage wanted us to think in a certain way, so that wasn't like coming to a point for me.
right.
So I was messing my reading comprehensions a lot, and there was another problem in sentence equivalence. I knew what word has to be put, like what kind of word, like if there's a positive word or a negative word, but then there were five words out of which I knew two meanings and not the other three. So
Okay.
basically, the vocabulary was so like it was a big jump for me, especially even though I'm coming from an ICSE background, the
Hmm.
words are new to everyone. So it was a big jump for me overall. So that was the main part, like the sentence equivalence, so a vast vocabulary and reading comprehension. The basic logic was flawed, so that needed correction.
Okay. And what was your strongest point in verbal that you realized?
I wouldn't say I had the strongest point in verbal even after the preparation because I still felt, oh my god, I still have to learn a lot. Because at the end also I had like 200 flashcards left to go through.
Okay.
So the point, yeah, I mean, I had gone through them, but I had not revised to them because like there
Right.
are some words that you remember once and then you forget about them. So I had, but strongest point would be after the prep, reading comprehension became my good point when
Okay.
that became the easy point. Like after 6 weeks, I was confident that yes, if a reading comprehension comes, I can definitely give an answer that I feel is right and that will almost be right.
Okay. So what was your mock score like before starting your preparation?
Uh,
You know,
the first
before.
mock that I gave, my score came 291,
Okay.
and But on that same weekend, I gave one more mock, and my score came 282. So I was like, okay, that's a nice start. But as so till at least till the 6th week, I wasn't able to go above 320. Till the 6th week, I was stuck on 315 and 316. That was my highest. But when we reached towards the 8th week and almost was the 9th week, I had given a lot of mock tests, not only on weekend but also on weekdays. I had come to a pattern of following alternate weekday tests like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday,
Right.
and by that time I had given like 12 mocks, and approximate score had reached from 321 to 324 from 316.
Okay. So how many hours have you put in verbal, preparing
In
every
verbal
day?
preparation, while reading the first book, that is Word Power Made Easy, that's like a book that has 600 pages. That took me. So Tejas sir gave me a proper calendar to follow, but obviously you can't obviously stick to the entire thing. It was for
Yeah.
2 weeks, that book. But it took me like 2 weeks to finish the book. Easy book with making the vocabulary maps. And every day I used to give around 1.5 or 2 hour tops, because like I had work from 10 to 6. So I used to study at night from 10 to 12.
Okay.
So yeah, it was 2 hours a day for me verbal, and quants. In that, before 10 to 12, I used to have like 1 hour of quants, so that I have a practice of quants.
All right. So is there anything that you should do or you did for your mock analysis for verbal?
For verbal,
Yeah.
I made this effort that even though I didn't know the words coming in sentence equivalence, I used to make a note of all the words that were new to me.
Mm.
And even though they were not in the Barron's vocabulary 333 list or even in Word Power Made Easy, I made a point ki chalo, let's learn these words because they are occurring so many times. Even if they're not in the Barron's 333, I need to know them because I've given like 10 marks and I can see ki this word is coming again and again, like something like ostentatious is coming again and again and again. So might as
Mm.
well just make a side book that has all the extra words that I'm learning. So I did that one thing. And the other thing was I just read a lot, like the same book again and again, so that I remember the things, because that is how it works for me, like reading it again and again, like my notes or going through the vocabulary max again and again.
Okay. Okay. So any tips that you would like to give to the verbal aspirants, who are actually lacking
Give a
in?
lot of mocks. For I think for verbal, you should give a lot of mocks because you think it's easy. You think the reading comprehensions are really easy, and you're like, yeah, there'll be a comprehension, there'll be 4 questions, it'll be easy to answer. But it's not like that. I think giving the mocks is the best thing to do, and learn the vocabulary. That's the basic thing. I think like go through all the words. Make sure you have done at least 600 words in your hand so that you are confident कि चलो I can at least do 70% of the paper in confidence. 30% you might freeball it. Okay, like just give a hint. But
Right.
at least 600 words should be there in your arsenal so that you have a good understanding of the GRE test.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Sanil, for giving us, verbal tips for GRE. Also, do comment your question below and do share this video. Thank you so much.